Welcome to another Yaad event. Today we are at the final year visual arts exhibition at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. If you know me, you know I love art. So stick around and see what these talented students have in store for you. So I'm here with Sara-Kay. Sara-Kay, can you introduce yourself and tell me what program you did?
I am Sara-Kay Francis. My major, I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in visual communication, specifically illustration.
All right, so tell me about your final year project.
So my final year project, as you can see here, the topic is engineering the human race, which is about genetic engineering, specifically about designer babies and how they are perceived in society, their implications, and also how the entire topic, scientific topic is conceptualized in visual art.
Why did you decide to do your project on that topic?
So funny enough, as an artist, most persons don't know that I pursue the sciences at the tertiary level. So I have a very strong background in science. And although biology wasn't my strong suit, I love the topic about genetic engineering and how we are selecting specific genes and so on to change things so that we can better adapt as time goes by in society.
For anybody who comes in and views your piece, your project, what would you want them to leave with? What's the message you want to leave with?
So they were always intended to be thought-provoking pieces. And I've heard some persons come in and say, yes, I'm thinking about this and this is scary, this is happening in the world and we're accepting it or we're going to change it and so on. So I wanted exactly that. I wanted to see, give persons a chance to at least know about this in society because I believe that most persons don't know that this exists, whereas some persons have knowledge in the area. But I wanted them, if they potentially decide to go ahead and do this in the future, that they would think about the implications. If it's something that they really want to do, they change an entire DNA and it may turn into something else. So yeah.
Okay. What advice would you give to any aspiring artist that may be thinking about doing the same program that you did, the digital illustration? What advice would you give? And if they're thinking about coming to the Edna Manley College, what advice would you give an aspiring artist who wants to study at Edna Manley College?
Prepare to write a lot. The theory courses, I believe they're very important. I'd advise them to want this because along the way you will get discouraged. But as long as you want it good enough, you should put in the hard work because it does take a lot of hard work.
So, in other words, they have to have the passion for it or nobody come.
Exactly, I stay Yaad.
I'm here with Shemika MacDonald. Shemika, tell me about your final year project and the program that you did at Edna Manley.
Hi, my name is Shemika MacDonald. My program is visual communication, which is graphic design and illustration. My final year project is about the parentification of the eldest child, which is the role reverse between a mother and a child. With parentification, it happens a lot in a single parent family household, especially in a Caribbean household, where the eldest child, which is usually a female, go through cleaning and cooking and looking after the younger siblings. So I wanted to bring a social awareness to kids who are going through this a lot because it's a huge issue in Jamaica and a lot of persons don't talk about it. You know, I went through it. I went through it and it was traumatizing, but at the same time I grew from it. So what I did, I used a combination of illustration and graphic design to communicate the mental and physical aspect of being an eldest child. So we did was cooking and cleaning, illustrative, and then using type to kind of bring across the mental aspect of being an eldest child. So for instance, you have where she's surrounded by clothing and books and pencils, and she's realizing that the load enough between taking care of her younger siblings and the household. It's a lot of pressure on her, so the load is just enough on her. You know, a lot of children are going through this, and it's not an issue that is in the Caribbean. It's not. And I wanted to kind of bring across my story and help other young people who are going through it, who are not able to grow, who didn't even have a childhood. When I just came to college, I was a child who was basically grown already. So it was a big issue. It's a social campaign speaking to both mothers and their child, and I hope this impacts a lot of persons today at the show because it's a big issue.
Trust me, because we know that this happens, but we don't normally think about it as a problem. We just think, oh, it's life. But the fact that you said that you have been through it and it was an issue for you and it affected you mentally, tell me some of the coping mechanisms that you used, or if it is that you feel that you have healed from it. If not, what are you doing currently to help?
At the point, it was a lot of trauma, but at the same time, it empowered me. A lot of these things have showed me how to be a bigger person, how to grow, to be independent. At the end of the day, I was willing to help my mother. It was her alone. A lot of mother out there, it's just them alone, but at the end of the day, when you're putting too much pressure on that child, it kind of gives a lot of trauma, mental issues, and my whole social awareness campaign is not just about bringing down the parent, but uplifting them to let them realize that their child need help. It's not them alone should do everything. A child can help too, but too much is too much. That is my slogan.
Too much is too much. Tell me some ways that a child going through this parentification of the eldest child, what can they do?
What they can do.
Where can they go for help?
So my social awareness, we have a website where we give you a lot of information about what is parentification if you're going through it, and we help with mental issues. We bring in therapists. We have a platform where we help you to communicate with your parents if you're not able to communicate with your parents, because I wasn't able to communicate with mine about the issues. So we are there to help you, both counseling with you and your parents, you yourself, to help you to grow from the trauma, to heal from the trauma, and to just be a better person and help others.
Okay, so you have a curated list of resources with psychologists and counselors and stuff like that. Great. I saw that you had some cards. Tell me about.
On the postcards, you can see where there's the illustration, and then at the bottom you see the logo of the social awareness campaign and the slogan, which it says a child can help too, but too much is too much. When a child wants to give it to their parents to kind of show them that, mommy, I want to help, but it's too much. And there is a letter on the back. It's a personal letter to me to my mother to tell her that, mommy, it was hard and I need your love, I need your care. I can't do this all by myself, So that's what the cards are for, and kind of just to show around, to help bring around the awareness, to help others. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. No empathy, because I really didn't know. I know it happens. I know it's prevalent, but I didn't know that it was an issue to the point that it's trauma. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for using your art to bring this particular topic in highlights. Yeah. Thank you. What's next for Shemika?
Well, as you know, I'm a graphic designer, but I love to play around with graphic and illustration. So a lot of graphic works that involve illustrations, a lot of campaign, a lot of, storybooks, comics, illustrations. I want to try out animation. Hopefully I can bring this series into an animation series, so yes.
How can somebody get in touch with you if they want to work with you?
Oh, they can get in touch with me from my Instagram, which is Shemi's Illustration, which is SHEMII with a slash and illustrations, or they can contact me at my email, which is Shemika MacDonald19@gmail.com.
All right, thank you.
The School of Visual Arts Final Year Exhibition celebrates the remarkable talent and achievements of the next generation of artists. This event represents the culmination of years of hard work, growth, and artistic exploration. It serves as a testament to the boundless potential of the students at the Edna Manley College and their ability to create art that resonates deeply with the world.
If you're interested in coming to see the exhibition, it goes straight up until June 29. So you need to check it out. All right. Thanks again for watching another Yaad Events. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you at the next Yaad event. One love.